Hello, hello, hello. Can we hear me? I think so. Um, okay, here we are. Tier 3, round 12 in Russia. We've got a tasty championship battle on our hands at the moment, that's for sure. It should be a good race, good circuit. Clear my throat a bit. Looks like we've got Charisma leading the pack out here for the first runs. Coming around the penultimate corner. Oh, that's a bit of a moment. Hopefully we don't see that again from now on the first timed lap. With, it looks like the Ferrari of Aero quite close behind him, I'd say. Looking for a good tow. Go back to Charisma. We've got Nox behind as well by the looks of things. Can you hear me okay, everyone? Hopefully not my breathing. Charisma's still valid on his lap. Cool, cool. Oof, just kept it in the lines there. Aero probably getting quite a nice tow here. It is quite a long circuit. It's a 5.8 kilometer circuit, so hopefully not many people tripping over each other. Charisma coming into the last sector here. These are some very tricky corners that quite a few people struggle with. The camber and the tyres are getting hot. It is really tricky. You've got to keep a bit of life in the tyres for this last sector. Chris with a 131.6, an Aero with a 32.4. And then it's Cod, yep, just coming around, finishing a lap here, and there's a 34 flat. I'm sort of guessing he may have had a moment on that lap. JG pops in with a 31.7. And Billy and Penguin goes second. And Bittyban, wow, takes over half a second out of Charisma's time. That's very good. Very impressive. Who else have we got coming around? It's a Red Bull. JJ Cass for his first time does a 1:31.38. Ah, there we go. Our top three there of Bittyban, JJ Cass, and Charisma, who are actually filling the second, third, and fourth spots at the moment in the tier 3 standings, but not quite in that order. It's Charisma second, JJ Cass third, Bittyban fourth in the standings for tier 3. Literally covered by 2.5 points, so it's really close, that battle for second, and some of these guys probably hoping for a win to try and close that gap to Echo, who is just coming out the pits here on his first out lap, it seems. Let's have a look around here. Charisma coming in on a lap. Starting lap. Carl's invalidated. Sanders, Dubsy, Echo on their out laps. Sandwiches looks like he is on a push lap here in the last sector. Charisma's teammate. Comes in with a 32.1. So a little bit spread out the field at the moment, but that might change on the next few runs. So coming in, Bradley in the pits. Zombakira, let's go on board with her. For her lap. See where she comes in at. Come up to turn 4 here. I quite like the circuit. Good flow. At times, the circuit. Believe Zombakira's the only one on a push lap at the moment. Let's flick through here. Looks like Sanders just started one, and also Echo's just started his lap, so we'll stay on board for Zombakira for now and see how she does, and then we'll check in on Echo. Rear wing open there in the second DRS zone. Into the last sector now. It gets all tight and twisty. This off camber left-hander here. Get it back. Turn it right. Run out wide. A lot of time to be gained in this last sector. Especially that chicane. Zombakira with 32.9. That is 1.8 seconds of our current provisional pole. Let's go check on Echo, who has invalidated his lap, so that's not how our championship leader would like to start. He'll probably be looking at pitting and putting on some fresh rubber for his first banker, because you don't want to be doing your best time on a scrub set. You just lose too much time over such a long lap. Oh, I say, he is going to do his banker on a 2-lap old set of softs, his out lap and his invalidated lap. He's got a car behind him. Looks like Aero. So Aero's on his second run here, behind Echo. Aero likes to get nice and snug to the car in front of him, by the looks of things. Try and get that toe. It is a very toe-heavy circuit. It's a circuit where if you start P2, 3 or 4, maybe even 5, you can get a massive slipstream down into turn 1. It's honestly not always best to start on pole here. So, yeah, as of now, JJ Cass, Sanders, Charisma, 2nd, 3rd and 4th respectively, they're in good positions. Wouldn't be too upset just getting in that top 5. Let's have a look around now. So, Zombakira, invalid, but I think this, I'm not too sure what's going on here. She's very low on ERS. But she has done a couple laps on those tyres. Aero here, coming up to J-Leb Bend. Hopefully it doesn't disrupt him too much, but J-Leb Bend's not looking to get out of the way. He's just starting a lap. So Echo has put in his banker 31.596, but those softs have done a couple of laps and he'll look to improve that time. Is this Russia? It is Russia, yes, Sochi. The circuit in the old Olympic Park, or Winter Olympics, I think? I'm not too sure. It's, yeah, Russian Grand Prix, Tier 3, round 12. So, space racing. So, we're just past, quite a bit past the halfway point in the quali. Bitsy Van still on provisional pole with a 31.1. Has gone quickest in the middle sector by the looks of things. Nice and clean through there. Let's see if he can improve. Tyres crying out at the end of the lap. Does improve, gets into the 130s. Just under a 130.9. That's a really solid time, in my opinion. else we got then? Bitty Bounds has done his lap. JJ Cass has gone fastest. Slipped under my radar there. Has put in a 1:30.793. Still a little bit spread out this field, and still a few people at the bottom here yet to get a time in. Swaglord's on a hot lap in his McLaren, as is Remixo, but he has invalidated, unfortunately. Dubsy is on an out lap in his Alpha. Be interesting to see where Dubsy can slot in. Emus everywhere. Is that a new emu emote? Too many M's. It's throwing me off. Right, let's see. Dubsy, here we go. What you got for us, Dubsy? Carl just coming round, slightly missed the apex there. It's good though. I like the current top 5. It's great. It's really great to see because we've got our 2nd, 3rd and 4th in the championship. Starting 1st, 2nd, 3rd, it's could be quite tasty. I did have a little chat with them before. They all seem up for it. Carl struggling there in the last sector is very tricky for traction there, and your tyres are dying. The 1:34.2. Let's go to Dubsy. Coming into the last sector. Appears to have gone purple in the middle sector. Hopefully, oh, good evening, Bascombe. Congrats on your win, Zandvoort, earlier in OTL. Dubsy, that's not how you take that corner, bud. That is showing a nice red track map to match the maple leaf on your nation's flag, pal. Remixo on the mediums, interesting. For what is probably going to be his only run. Let's have another look around. We got Carl on a push lap again, I think. Oof. 2 Hasses here, 14th and 15th. Dubsy gonna have to rush out. Charisma is starting what is probably his last run. Pass 2 bottles of champagne down? I don't believe you. Should be in the double digits. Really push it. It's so. The thing about Russia is it's so tempting to really push your luck on the track limits because there's so much runoff here. If they just bought those walls right to the edge of the circuit, if it had sort of like a Singapore vibe, it would. Oh, bit of a moment there for Charisma. Good save, really good save. Just caught the back end there, and he says as he loses the back end, looks like he's backing off. Turning off the ERS and probably going to have to go again on this set and hope for a bit of a miracle to find the 5 temps he would need to pip JJ Cass for pole. Let's have a look around. So we've got JJ Cass, Bitty Band on their outlaps. JJ Cass leading Bitty Band out here, coming into the 3rd sector. Bitty Band wants that toe. That might play into his hands a bit. As Charisma starts his lap again. Send me an invite back, says I'm in the pits and I'm running quali. Oh. pod, right? SSR Knox. Oh, gee, I've read the bloody thing wrong. SSR Knox. Ooh, where are you? Bugger, I don't think I got you added. Ah, crap. I'm missing the end of quality here. Please send me an invite so I can restart my game. Da, 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 da. How can I? What's it? I'm gonna have to watch the end of quali and then do that. I'm running laps, but it says I'm in the garage. Yeah, it does. It says you're in the pit. Do it through the pause menu. Invite friends. Um, why can I not? I can't see Knox anywhere. I do have Knox added. Oh goodness, I've missed the end of quali. It seems. Let's have a quick run through here. Let's have a look. Let's see if we can do this. View game card. There we go. Bam, bam, bam. Invites game. Phew. Okay, right. Sorry about that. Just missed the end of quality there. I don't think anyone is on a lap still. Maybe Billy and Penguin. Bitty Band has gone P1. Pips JJ Cass by just over 800ths of a second. That toe must have done him well. Echo slots in between JJ Cass and Charisma with a 131.050. This could be tasty. We've got the top four in the championship are the top four on the starting grid in a slightly mixed up order, but this is going to be good. This is going to be good. Billy and Penguin, I'm on board with him, and it is saying he's set a purple middle sector, so we'll see where he slots in. I think Bradley's on a lap too. Bradley doesn't, well, it does improve, but doesn't improve his position. Let's see what Billy and Penguin can do. Jumps up to P4, bumps Charisma down a position. Charisma did say he wanted top 5 in quali, and he just got it, but you've got to be a little bit more forward than that, I'd say. Billy and Penguin could be a bit of a disruptor here to the battle for P2 in the championship as of now, although he is 8th himself on 73 points. So here we go. Starting grid for the race. Bitty Band, JJ Cass, Echo, Billy and Penguin, Charisma, just Sanders, JG, Aero, Dubsy, Sandwiches, Zombie Kira, PB Rabner, Bradley Johnson, Heating and Plumbing, Remixo, J-Lebend, Spaglord, Cold Villain, Carl, and Knox, who was apparently doing laps but didn't get in, and it doesn't look like he'll be able to race apparently. No incidents, it looks like. Knox, yeah, you should be able to take control after the formation lap. You'll get that OP AI start. 23 viewers as of now, that's good. Good numbers, thank you for watching. We've got a really tasty battle here. The top 5 very quick drivers, and 4 of the top 5 on the grid are our top 4 in the standings. Shout out to the 23 viewers, every single one of them. Get in the chat. Bradley. Yeah, we'll do some predictions if you're watching. Try and get in some predictions as the race goes on, and If you can predict the podium correctly, I'll gift you a sub. If you don't have a sub already, I'll gift you a sub. And yeah, we'll get some predictions going as the race starts, and I'll sort of cut it off at some point during the race, but it's just something I like to do. So, I believe Dubsy is the host, and no one should ready up before Dubsy, or you are an awful person. And Dubsy's readied up. That's quite quick, but yeah, in for a good one here, that's for sure. I'm presuming it's all dry. Will what's that prediction? Can Bitty Band take the dub? Bitty Band's quick. Oh, it's early days, isn't it? Let's be honest. We'll see. Billy and Penguin reckons Echo, if he can have a better race than last race. He got a bit screwed over by the game, so we've got predicted strategies there. Soft to medium or soft to hard, one stop. It usually is a safe one stop here, and it all looks clear. Taking it easy so far down the first straight, bit of weaving going on. Doesn't look to be in a rush at all, very zen, Bitty Band. We've got a prediction here from Knox of Echo, Charisma and Sandwiches. That'd be mega if Sandwiches could get on the podium, and good for Renault's $10 Chow. Trying to load in, it's not letting me. Knox, just wait until the race starts. Are you saying you can't like load into the game? Right, so Knox predicts Echo, Charisma, Sandwiches. Nice. Yeah, just get some podium predictions in, and I'll gift you a sub if you guess correctly. 27 laps. I'll say I'll cut it off at about 15. Lap 15. Oh, Knox can't join session. Let's ping you. Oh, it won't even let me view your gamer card, pal. It's a bit annoying. I don't know what to do about that. Let's look again, just while you're on the formation lap. Why is it not letting me? Is that I? Is it I? Not Noxus. Coming into the last sector here on the formation lap. Bitty Band in no rush at all. Okay, add friends from. Forming up on the grid. Here we go. First 2 laps of quality was fine. I pitted. It says in garage the rest of the time. Right, let me try and just ping you another invite just before. Right, there's an invite, Knox, just while you're attempting to get in. On the grid here, this is Bitty Band's view. Not a whole lot to see. Can't even see turn 1 from pole, but looks like we're going to have a view from the back. Here we go. 5 red lights and a bunch of roller coasters in the background. And they're away. It looks like JJ Cass got a mad start. He's got flying ahead already. Echo and Billy in side by side. Charisma's dropped back a couple of places, but it's definitely JJ Cass's turn. And oh, Echo just clips Billy and Penguin, but manages to save it. And Sandwiches has had a decent start. band on the back of JJ Cass will be a bit annoyed about bogging down at the start. But it looks like people are through quite clean, but what a save from Billy and Penguin, I say, as he has dropped down quite a bit. Oh, someone hit a wall there, I feel like. Oh, Carl is around, there's stuff flying everywhere. Echo got a 5-second penalty for a severe collision with Bitty Band. Zombie Kira's got a penalty for colliding with Jay Lebend. What is she doing? She's just hit him again and overtaken him. Knox gets a 5-second for ignoring a yellow flag. I don't even know if he's in the game or not. But yeah, we've got a safety car. Looks like it's what? I'm very confused here. That dot is safety car. Someone got smeared across the track. Yeah, it looks like it. I'm gonna get the shovels out. But Billy and Penguin, a bit of a wretched start there, down 13 positions. Billy and Penguin without an end plate. Bradley without a front wing. Carl with half a front wing. That will, and Charisma's in the pit. And, that's interesting. He's popping on the mediums and changing a front wing. Oh, nuts! Saying error. Oh, $10 more. Sub with Prime. Thank you very much. Sub for 4 months. That is awesome. Appreciate the support. Am I subscribed? I'm subscribed. Good. Okay, so Echo and Charisma of Pit. Echo's on the hards. 24 laps of hards. Not too sure. Oh goodness me. Well, we've got Charisma, Echo and Billion, who were in the top 5. Now in the bottom 6, which is a bit showing me different predicted pitch stop shots when I'm on different people. That's interesting. So JJ Cass with a nice view of the Mercedes safety car. Yeah, some moments indeed. There's as I said, it is tempting to go wide at some of these corners, especially on early laps with some fuel on board. But unfortunately, looks like someone's had a bit of a Carlos Sainz moment and just punted into a wall. Everyone is present and correct as of now, it seems, but a couple of early pens. Also, in pitting there, Echo has served his penalty. Zombie Kira has 10 seconds of penalty. She drove into people under safety car, not ideal. And Knox's ghost car has a pen as well. How about some of that? Looks like there'll be one more lap of the safety car, I'm guessing. But now we've got a good mixture of tyres here. Half the field on the softs, and then we got 8 people on mediums, 7 or 8, 7 people on mediums, 2 on hards. Dubsy is pitting. Some people, no one wants to do the one-stop hards, but I mean, Dubsy's on the hard, Billy and Penguin on the hard, Echo on the hard. Charisma's commit to a medium. 10, you're an expert. These hards will get to the end, right? 24, well, it would be like 23 laps. 23 racing laps. Should do. Got Dubsy coming up to the back. Carl put on some fresh softs. Just a push. Oh, let's hope for a safe restart and position changes as of now. Bitty Band and JJ Cass have swapped positions. JJ Cass got a mega start. Technical Dodge says. I think so. I wouldn't say I'm an expert though. Well, you're rapid. Maybe for tyre stuff I should ask Kings or something. He knows that stuff. 22 viewers still with us for this safety car period. Thank you. It's a bit boring watching the back of a Merc, but we're about to get underway again, and a lot of different strategies now to keep an eye on. Echo, messaging and racing. What can't he do? I should have a good enough gap to pit for softs if I need to, but hards can go 24 laps. Good luck, Echo. You got a little bit of battling to do, or I mean, P14 on the hards. It's not in a decent position, I'd say. Nox's Ghost in between COD and Charisma. Probably be Charisma's easiest overtake of the race, that's for sure. Let's go see what JJ Cass is doing. He's gone on the penultimate corner, it seems. Caught Bitty Band sleeping a little bit and has already broken the DRS and he's got a second gap. Wasn't expecting that, got caught sleeping. It does say that Nox has joined, so we'll see if he can take control of his car. But, yeah, it looks like a good move there from JJ Cass to get the jump early on the penultimate corner instead of the last corner. Zombie Kira's in. Front wing change. And another set of mediums. Dubsy's in again. Puts on mediums. Interesting. Let's go, Chris cleared Cold Villain, but it's gone a bit wide there. Probably on a warning or two here. It's got JG and just Sanders. So picks up a 3-second penalty. Use a free Amazon Prime Twitch subscription to help support SSR. If you've got Amazon Prime, just click that link in the chat and you'll be able to subscribe to our channel. Say goodbye to the ads. Yeah, definitely worth doing if you've got it. And if you haven't used it, I would much appreciate that. JJ Cass puts in the fastest lap so far. And can't seem to close this gap. It's two quite powerful DRS zones here. Very long, very fast. It is important to be in that second gap. Something's going on back here by the looks of things. Not quite sure what exactly. Front wings, look. All present and correct. Nox, it won't let you take control. That's an interesting one. You click spectator menu and then click your name. It should be just there. Won't let me take control of you. That's where it is. You probably know that. JJ Cass looks quite comfortable here, but obviously has to pit. These soft runners will want to be making a bit of a gap. They'll obviously be able to stretch this stint a bit longer because they haven't pushed as much on the tyre. Aero picks up a 3-second, trying to close the gap on JG. It's taking a bit too much curb while doing it, it looks like. So we've got a bit of a train here. Sanders, JG, Aero, Sandwiches, Remixco. Oh, within the DRS. Choo choo goes the DRS train. Nox is in the pit lane with the Skypad, pestering engineers with a microphone. It's his new role. Must be annoying. Take control. Nox has left the session. If you need another invite or you want to give it another go, just let me know. I'll ping you one. This gap hovering around 1.3, 1.5 seconds between JJ Cass and Bitty Band. Bitty Band's got a bit more battery to dump if need be, but it'll be interesting to see what they do on the strat. I'd say, honestly, like Echo, if he can keep up this pace, he's in a really good position. Currently 11th on the hard tyre, which can go to the end, and Lebend and Charisma battling up ahead. All that's doing is helping Echo. Jay Lebend helping out his teammate here big time, backing up Charisma into Echo, and last thing Charisma wants is a view of Echo's gearbox. Especially if he's on a harder compound. That would not be fun. Elsewhere we've still got this DRS train. Looks like Aero was just out the DRS. Charisma gets it done on Lebend with a nice lock up. And got a sense team orders will come into play here. Potentially, if Echo is quicker, even though he's on a harder compound, he won't want to be behind his teammate too long. He is definitely closing. I wonder if his teammate's gonna make life a bit hard for him, like Bottas did today at one stage in the race. In the moment there. The car can get a bit loose there if you get on the curb, depending on what wings and assists you're running. Echo with the rear wing open. Can't really close the gap. But wow, Echo is I'll just get on that telemetry there. Currently on 13% ERS, he's really dumping that to try and get ahead of his teammate who is on a softer compound, and does look very similar or possibly quicker in terms of pace. And Sandwiches is in. It's come off the soft tyre, probably onto the hard, you have to think. Yep. Yeah, onto the hard tyre, and that will get you to the end easy from here. Elsewhere, Echo, 3-second time penalty. That could stuff him a bit, but his teammate lets him past. Might have let a bit of frustration get to him by his teammate. Who knows? The battle out front, still hovering around 1.3, 1.4 seconds, this gap here. I feel like Bitty Band's just comfortable like where he's at. I tried 5 times and it won't let me take control. What can you do? What can I do? Nothing personally, but what we can do is hope for a better next edition of this game in terms of online stability for everyone. That'd be nice. Sound has gone a bit deep there on that chicane. Ooh, that is Charisma in a wall in this troublesome last sector where traction is hard to come by sometimes, and without an end plate there, you've got to think he's going to come in. He stays out. That's not good for his race. Had a good race in OTO earlier. Zandvoort. Yeah, it's not good news for him and his championship hopes. Emu moment indeed. Gap's widening a bit now. JJ Cass to Bitty Band. JJ Cass using a bit more battery. Might be thinking about coming in soon. Maybe pushing for an inline. Aero, oof. That's not where you want to go, bud. To that wall. Billion picks up a 3-second penalty. E3 viewers, thank you. If you're on Xbox and you want to get involved, feel free to follow the Twitch and hop on the Discord. The link's just gone in the chat for the Discord. We do have a test race coming up. When is the test race? Test race is tomorrow. Tomorrow night, 9 PM British summertime. 9 PM. It's Brazil. If you are on Xbox and you're looking to race in a league, hop on that Discord on that link, and we'll get you signed up for that test race. And hopefully get you into a tier. We are coming up to the end of our season here, but a lot planned for the off season before the new game comes out. Get in, socialise, get to know people, and hopefully get into a tier for the next season on what should be a new game, better game. Let's have a look what's going on here. So Remixo behind Aero on the mediums. Let's have a look at penalties. Aero's got 6 seconds, Remixo's got 3. Both Mercs have 3 seconds. A couple of 5 seconds. Come back to that towards the end. I mean, Echo doesn't have to stop again, and it's currently P8 with 17 laps to go. Not too shabby at all. Echo's 13.2 seconds away from the leader, it seems. JJ Cass has the current fastest lap of 35.4, which would go towards the Craft Coffee Club fastest lap award for each tier. Remixo gets past Aero. Aero gets past Remixo. Oof, getting racy here. Remixo picks up another pen. In doing so, good little scrap here, and Z-Band has come out P10 on the mediums. JG pit behind him as well. But yeah, you gotta think. JJ Cass, Sanders, Aero, and PB Rabner. You gotta think they're coming in this lap to respond to that. Let's keep an eye on JJ Cass, see if he's coming in. Very slow through those corners there. His tyres are finito. Nice little lock up there. Sanders coming in, and Aero and Sanders racing into the pit lane. Sanders gets a penalty. That was a bit mad. What on earth? There's just not enough room for that. There, Remixo carries on his mediums. That's his PB Rabner. Echo now, P3. Doesn't have to stop again, but the people going to the mediums will be quite quick. So that'll be one to keep an eye on. JJ Cass comes out P7, so not. I mean, the strategies are so different. I'm not sure where that puts him in a net position, but a bit of carnage down here, and Swaglord's around. Bitty Band picks up a pen. That turn 1 is brutal. Bit of a pinch point, but yeah, someone's come off worse there, that's for sure. PB with a penalty. Should be coming in this lap. Those softs should... Oh, they're probably knackered. Yep. They are done. The car was just like, nope, in that last sector. So now that releases Echo into P2. Doesn't have to stop again. Remixo does. Echo's teammate now behind him in P3. Oof. Bradley and Billy in here trying to hold up JJ Cass and Bitty Band just watching all this unfold in front of him. JJ Cass will want to clear both of these cars. Oh my lord, 3 wide. Oh, Billy's gone very deep, and JJ Bradley there. Oh my god, this is just carnage. I don't know what's going on. There's people that haven't stopped, people that have. So, Billy and Penguin on the hards, 10 lap old hards. Should go to the end, but they'll be slow, that's for sure. That was all a bit mad there, the first sector. This lot are really going at it. Bradley's got a good view. I mean, you gotta think JJ Cass and Bitty Band want to get ahead of Billion and sort of create that gap, try and use that tyre advantage to close the gap to Echo, and maybe you might have to force Echo into another stop. Oh, I see yellow. It's like Bradley's had a bit of a moment, but front wing is... Ooh, good. I'm sure he'll be relieved to see. Those mediums won't go to the end. They're 10 laps old. So there'll be another stop there for Bradley. Bitty Band closing on Billy and Penguin really fast. Pulls out to the inside. Gets that move done. Up into P4. And will no doubt pull away. Should do, really. On those tyres. JJ Cass on the inside. Turns into the outside, but Billy and Penguin holds it. And JG has joined the party. Good little scrap here. Billy and Penguin doing well to keep up even on the harder tyre. Lots to play for. And the rear wings open again. And, Bitty Band even on the medium. Penguin still closes the gap. I believe the hard tyre is like quicker. You can go just have a higher top speed on the hard tyre, I think. How did JJ fall behind Bitty? Had a bit of a moment, I believe, with Bradley Johnson as well, down at turn 2. Overcut wasn't good, no. Sort of pack of cars here. So JJ Cass doesn't have a penalty, so if it stays like that, that'll do him well. Bradley without a penalty as well as Cobvillain, Charisma, Swaglord, and Knox, and I don't think Dubsy does either. Dubsy's in the pits, but on mediums. And not pulling away as much as I'd expect, and JG gets a move done there. Billy and Penguin, but Billy and Penguin still gets the DRS. They both got the rear wing open. On board with JJ Cass to watch this one unfold. Two drivers, two different compounds, but still scrapping like they're on the exact same rubber. Sus will be rapid at the end. It's going to be meant to in 5 laps time apparently. I can see that. I can definitely see that. DRS time. That straight line speed from JJ Cass is that's mega. But still not quick enough to get the move done. I think I only got one prediction in. Well, I mean, there's so much that could happen. I'll close off predictions at the start of lap 20, so if you're watching and you want to get a podium prediction in, pop it in the chat. Make sure you follow, and I will gift the sub if you get the right prediction. I'm not going to show you the penalties, but there's a few penalties up there. Just let me know who you think is going to be on the podium and in what order. And I'll note it down, and if you get it right, I will gift a sub. This is a good scrap. Here. Remixer in the pits. Gonna put on some soft rubber, it seems. Well, you'd have to think so. Yeah, on go the softs, and Remixo will come out probably P8. Yeah, P8, and we'll try and close that gap to the front runners. Ooh. So many different strategies. Echo's got a good gap here out front, nearing 10-second mark. He is very quick on these hard tyres. Hovering around 9.2, 9.5 seconds to his teammate. Nice. Sanders gets a 3-second. JJ Cass is gonna, if you can just keep it in the white lines here, he'll jump a couple of positions, and if I was him, that'd be my main focus right now. Just gonna grab a bit of a drink. JG is about 5 tenths back from Bitty Band. We'll definitely be hoping for an overtake on the pit straight. And the Mercedes of Jay Leben comes in, puts on some softs. Interesting. This could possibly force some people to do the same. Be interesting to see just how quick the softs are. JG right on the tail of Bitty Band. Get the move done, but we'll look to stay within that 4/10th-ish gap you need to make DRS really effective. JJ Cass watching this unfold in front of him. Very similar ERS levels, these guys, but the longer these go at it, the better it is for Echo out in front. But I reckon by lap 20, he'll sort of make the call whether to pit or not. I think Echo would cry. Yeah, if there was a safety car now, that would throw everything up in the air. That's for sure. And yeah, as expected, Remixo getting moves done. He's rapid on those soft tyres. I feel like Echo will want to come in and get in on that soft tyre action. Just Sanders is on the mediums, 5-lap old mediums, but comes in on the softs. That's weird. Remixo does 134.7. I'm not sure what. JG just can't get this move done on Bitty Band. Bitty Band just putting the car in the right places. I don't know where, honestly, I don't know where this race is going. The gap is closing a little bit up top. So if I got, so Echo's doing, well, sort of hovering around the 36.5 second lap. So Remixo's about 2 seconds a lap quicker, at least, on those soft tyres at the moment. We've got 8 laps to go, so Remixo is one to keep an eye on, even though he's got the penalties, but we'll take a look at the end. Yeah, this battle is definitely helping Echo. The longer these guys go at it, the safer Echo's P1 is. Remixo beats his fastest lap, does a 134.3. Still lapping over 2 seconds a lap quicker than Echo, it seems. I can't help but think that JG isn't. He's just not. He's just sort of towing, getting a good tow from Bitty Band. He's not really doing a whole lot to make this overtake happen. As the penalties come pouring in. Bradley's on the soft tyre with no penalties. William Penguin with 12 seconds, Aaron with 12. Echo and Bitty Band with 3, JG with 6, JJ Cass with 3. Oof. Wild. I mean, Remixo is gonna breeze past these guys. He'll just fly past. He's just closing in at an insane rate. Echo's in and on softs. He's done it. He's come in. He's covered it off. But Remixo's going to be far down the road, and that's maybe, I'm not too sure like what condition his tyres were in, but Echo's got work to do if he wants to be on that podium. By the looks of things, just Sanders does a 33.1 on a soft tyre. These guys are rapid. See, I don't think Echo wanted to pit. I mean, I'd be curious to talk to him after the race and see. what happened there, but we'll just keep an eye on it because look, look at these guys out front. I mean, look, they're just all between two corners here. Billy and Penguin just behind, waiting to maybe pick up some scraps on these old hards. I have to do 6 more laps. Remixo breezes past JJ Cass and almost clips his front left for measure. I mean, Remixo is it's just a matter of when here, but needs to create a bit of a gap out front to cancel out these penalties. But look, I mean, he's probably going to get it done into the first proper corner. No, it's a bit far back. Using a lot of battery, but he's just going to be so much quicker over this lap. These two in front of him will just be a dot in his rear view mirror very soon. Oh, look at the difference in cornering speed and traction there. You don't want to risk. Oh, he's got another time penalty there. That's just a little bit impatient there, and a bit unnecessary. Didn't need to do that. Has the pace difference just to not force moves and get pens, but obviously believes that he's got the pace to make that gap out front, and will be bad dumping battery here, but it's oh my lord, he's well. I feel like there's a bit of contact there between Remixo and Bittyban, but it looks like Remixo's lost a huge chunk of front wing and will surely have to pit. Oh yeah, that has absolutely stuffed Remixo's chances there. I didn't see that all that clearly, but goodness me, that looked bad, and it's a really tough one, that one, because you're going very fast, you got your rear wing open, you're coming around that little bit of a left kink as you come into that last tricky section, and maybe just a bit too aggressive on the move there to start the overtake, just lost it a bit, but oof, brutal. Remixo down now into P12. That will get him 1 point in our point system, but it was looking good for the win. Here comes Echo, indeed. 4 laps to get it done. 4.5. But we've seen the pace difference on Remixo, but he's absolutely flying here. If I show you his telemetry, that battery is pretty much empty. Billy and Penguin's got a bit more battery, but really not worth fighting it too much. I'm losing too much time. Ooh, almost got pinched into a wall. But Echo is released to chase down these podium positions. We are in for a crazy end here. Let's see who can hold on to podium position. These different chassis here. All our runners have penalties now if I get them up for you to have a look at. Find it. Billy and Penguin, 15 seconds. Bittyban with 3 in P1. JG with 6. Right on Bittyban's gearbox at some points, and we'll have to get past Bittyban and create a 3-second gap ahead. if he wants to win as of now, but Echo has got different plans, and just it pains me to see that, because you've got the pace advantage. You don't need to go cutting corners. You'll get it. Just keep it in the white lines, and you should get it done. Maybe he's focusing a bit too much on the cars ahead and not where he's putting the car. But look, especially here in this last sector, the tyre advantage is very clear. But has to get out front and create a gap. On to lap 25 now. It's all about to unfold. These different strategies coming together. This is a better race than the real F1. Pretty true. Pretty true. Maybe if Red Bull didn't stuff Max today, it would have been a different story, but Echo just got to be patient here and too patient. A bit. It's in the second sector. It's not very easy to overtake. They're, they're medium speed corners. People don't really expect you to go for moves. But with the rear wing about to open, well, as does JJ Cass's, but JJ Cass got a bit more battery and manages to stay in front. Now, I'm sure Echo is wishing he... Oh, and JJ Cass goes a little bit wide and sort of looks like he just hands a position to Echo, but I just feel like those tyres are not in the best of shape. 12 lap old mediums, definitely going to get outpaced by 3 lap old softs. Van has a bit of a moment out of the last corner. Echo closing, needs to be patient. You don't want to lose this like Remixo did. Oh, that's not good, and he has to go wide. May have picked up a warning now, I'm not too sure, but didn't pick up a pen. I mean, that was going to happen. Echo's got to get a move on. Van defending on the inside. Echo goes for a little. That is. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, that's. Whoa! That little switch back there. That was. That was naughty. That was naughty. Oh, that was love. Like, oh wow! How do you make that work? How did you make that work on the corner that tight? That was mega. And now he's got to get his head down and bang in a quali lap here, pretty much, to try and create that 3-second gap he'd need to Bitty Band to keep that P1. And Bitty Band also has to have the lap of his life here to try and keep within that 3 seconds needed. But what a move there from Echo to get that P1 position. What corner was that? Was that like... Uh-oh, there's a yellow flag. Bitty Band staying with Echo. Oh, that move from Echo was mega. Was it like turn 7? It was mega. It looks like Bitty Band is going to win this race here. He needs to not pick up another penalty himself. Cutting it fine down the track limits. Kruzma gets another 3-second pen. Bitty Band does have the win as of now, but is 8.5 tenths away from not having the win. I just think the soft advantage in this last sector is going to be a bit too strong, and I don't think Bitty Band will be able to keep it within the 3 seconds needed. But only time will tell. Oh, it's just under 2.4 seconds. As Echo comes around here, coming up to the penultimate corner. Bitty Band is within 2.5 seconds, needs to not pick up a pen himself. Echo comes across the line. Does Bitty Band do it? He does. He pips Echo by 2.5 hundredths there for the win. That was awesome. Down to the last corner. JJ Cass on the podium. Bitty Band, Echo, and JJ Cass. That was awesome. JG in P4, with Billy and Penguin staying in 5th, even though he had a ton of penalties. Let's have a look at the position changes. Jay Leben had a mad race, gained 9 positions. That'll be a driver of the day performance, no doubt. And PB Rabner, 5 positions gained in that Red Bull. Echo. Oof. Whoa. That was awesome. Imagine if real F1 came down to that sort of margin. That would be awesome. Oh, bit of afters there. What are we waiting on here then? Swaggle and Carl coming across the line. P18. Oh, Echo, that switchback was ridiculous. Oh, can Bitty Band take the dub? Yes. 3,000 sandwiches goes to Echo. Woof. That was a bit that's some action there for your Sunday night. Tier 3 delivers again. That'll mix up the top 4 a bit, that's for sure. In the standings, Charisma might not be too happy with that one, but no doubt he'll bounce back. There we go. There's our final classification before penalties, if there are any. Knocks his car only a lap down, considering he didn't race. Not bad. That gap, no gap at all. Awesome. Interesting, because Echo got those penalties at the start as well, and managed to get them. Serve them. Oh, bloody hell, this is a long list. Bitty equals God. He sure does know what he's doing. He does know what he's doing. So invite some people here. Oh god, I need to get the invites out before this thing ends. Ooh. Let's invite.
You son of a gun, you actually didn't. Good shit, Bitty.
That's it, I got you. That's it, I got you.
That was awesome. Make sure we tick the box if you can. Hopefully you can.
That'd be dead, G.
Bitty Band, no heavy duty machinery in the house. Not doing interviews from the subway. All good, all good. Loud and clear.
My lord.
I want to invite.
My heart was pounding so hard the last couple of turns and I had wind damage too. Oh god. That's crazy.
Oh wow. Okay.
That was almost similar to in real life.
That was awesome. That move was
Mwah.
chef's kiss. Chef's kiss.
Mwah.
Which move? What are you guys talking about?
The switchback I did on you into turn 7.
Oh,
We
yeah.
went side by side. Yeah,
That was
Hey,
impressive.
I had a good
Good
one.
switchback of you.
I had the roundy outside on that big left-hander.
Yeah.
That was good. The whole time, I think I was holding JJ and JG up because I had ring damage. I was trying to defend the whole time. I was so sweaty. Jesus, my
I had
hands
yellow
hurt.
as well. Full yellow for the full, pretty much
Okay.
entire medium run.
Yeah, me too. I bumped you from behind, I think. There was a time where it was just 4 wide going into the corner, and I think everybody got some kind of damage to it.
Yeah,
So-
I don't know why my teammate decided to race me down the straight, but anyway.
Anyhow, let's have DC do.
JJ, your race.
Hello.
Give us a lowdown, boy.
I'm really disappointed, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I thought I had the pace there. I saw Bitty pit for the undercut, so I sort of had to react, and then came out just behind, I think it was Billion and BJ. And Billion made the move, and then I have no idea why BJ decides to try and race me down the straight, like on 10 lap old tyres when I'm on fresh with the run. But yellow wing after that, and it was just a bit of a fuck fest. I think Bitty got through, and then I don't know what it was with Bitty and JG. Like JG just seemed to have no pace down the straights. So like he'd be all over Bitty
true.
in the corners, no pace down the straights, but then I couldn't make a move on him at all because he had DRS on Bitty. So it was just a pretty boring race after that until Echo decided to come past. I feel a bit bad because I probably held him up a little bit. I was just having to brake so early, but I don't know. Probably would have took third at the start of the day, but pretty disappointed after the pace in the opening stint. And congrats to Bitty.
Thank you.
Yeah. Echo.
Yo.
That was better than last week, wasn't it?
Yeah. Went back to the drawing boards. Had to rethink of some choices, and yeah, Codemasters decided not to mess me up this time. But Mercedes gave me a good car. I had a good setup for Russia. I didn't think I was going to do too well because Russia's not really one of my strong tracks. So to get a P2 here is really confidence boosting, and yeah, just going on the hards. I thought about staying on there, but I saw Remy was just blistering these times, so I was like, okay, I may need to go on the sauce just to cut him off. So yeah, that really what made me bit the bullet on that one, to go on the sauce, and it actually paid out. I could have got the P1, but overall P2 Russia, when you didn't have much confidence, it's really solid. And congrats to my man Biddy, and hey, it does well for those two because Charisma didn't finish. He didn't finish up there, so it really does well for those two, and yeah, really good.
Yeah. Our race winner by the smallest of margins, Bitty Band.
Well,
That was good.
Yeah,
what
son
was
of a
it in
gun
the
did
end?
it.
Good stuff.
It was literally
Point or two?
2700s.
Well, to be fair, it was like 4 tenths before the last corner. I was just shaking so hard I couldn't get the fucking car straight at the last corner. So I lost
I
it
thought,
at
like,
4 tenths there.
The
I
softs
couldn't
would be
see
so
shit.
strong in that last sector. I thought that Echo would hold on to it, but
I lost a little bit of the back end coming out to the uphill left.
So we came into the last lap with you were up about 1.3 seconds maybe.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
all hope looked like it was lost, but whatever. Great race. Anyhow, JJ Cass pulled a good lap in quali. I think his TT coming in was 30.9, and he pulled a 30.7. So I had to reach in and see what I could do. I'm glad to have gotten pole again. I did try a little harder this week, to be fair. I was practicing every night. So.
Paid off.
So anyways, the race. Oh, crazy, man. JG behind me and JJ Cass had no penalties. So I was really more afraid of JJ Cass because I had 3 seconds on me. And I had yellow Remix came up at some point. He had
Yeah.
a bit of a tussle, but I think I mean, from my point of view, it's kind of too eager going into that back straight.
Yeah, what
um,
was your view of that? What happened? Because I sort of caught a glimpse of it, and he did end up in the wall, but was
I
there
mean, we'll see it
contact
again.
or anything?
I have it on my. There was definitely contact, but I feel like you just hit me from left rear. I went
Yeah.
outside. I went outside of that left hander to be able
Yeah.
to take the
Of the
inside.
inside.
Line.
Yeah.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
then I just, felt the feedback, and I saw him in my rear view mirror. He was
Okay.
coming in pretty hot, but I tried to go to the right. You guys will see it. I didn't squeeze or anything, from my point of view at least.
Yeah.
It's
Well, I mean,
unfortunate.
he would have had the rear wing open, so maybe he just was a bit keen on the move. But yeah, we'll see how that plays out.
Yeah. I mean, fair play to him, man. Last week, I feel like we didn't give him enough credit. He was super fast on the mediums, even before the entire kerfuffle with rain. So
Yeah.
he was right up there, faster than everybody, I think, last week and this week too. Unfortunately, the crash happened, but he's showing
Yeah.
his mettle for sure. And at the end, you guys all saw what happened. I don't know. You probably have a better view of it than I do. I can't even remember what happened last week. Last 3 laps, it was crazy.
Wild. Yeah. Definitely one
Yeah.
to watch back.
Yeah, I
Um,
will tonight. Yeah, for sure.
So you got 3 races left: Brazil, Mexico, and Austria. How are you guys feeling? Do you like that run in?
Well,
It's
to be
terrible
fair-
for
Quick
me.
there.
My
So JJ
birthday's
Cass
in,
not
like,
a fan
3
of that
Sundays.
run in.
No, I had all my hopes on Russia for a win.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest, I had all my hopes on tonight for a win.
Oh, yeah, that's
I'm
what
not
JJ said.
not a fan. I'm not very fast to Brazil. I can't control front tires. What the hell is going on at Bitty's place again?
It's a particular frequency that this fucking thing picks up. I'm telling you, and it's cooking. It is true, but it is not loud. But whatever she's doing in the kitchen, this microphone picks up like a motherfucker. I'm telling you.
But no, Mexico will be a disaster for me. I can't control the front tyres around there, and it just wears. And then I don't know about Austria is always a bit of a lottery. I could do with a bit of rain there, to be honest.
Yeah.
But all my hopes from Russia.
Echo, any of those tracks stand out to you? As an opportunity?
Mexico, just like JJ, I can't really be too comfortable with Mexico, just like I was with Russia. But Austria and Brazil, I'm very comfortable with those tracks. I've ran those tracks so many times. Those are actually the first 2 tracks I started practicing on F1 2020. So
Nice.
yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. Think I'm gonna come out with some solid results there.
Nice.
But Austria is gonna really be a lottery because you know how a lot of guys just come out of nowhere with some kind of pace in Austria. It's such
Yeah.
a small track,
Yeah.
and you just be having like guys that's been finishing P7, P8, P9, P10 consistently, but they just come gun blazing when it comes to Austria. So we'll have to see what's going on.
We'll see.
Yeah. It's a good place for a last race, that's for sure. Bitty Band, any of
Yeah,
those
for me.
tracks stand out to you?
Dude, so it's my birthday in 2 Sundays, and we were maybe gonna be out of town. So
Oh,
maybe
okay.
I'll have
So
to
you
change
might
those
miss.
plans?
You might miss Mexico.
Dude,
Dude,
Hey,
Get
that'll
your
be a good
priorities
track.
right.
Dude, I gotta talk to it honestly. If I'm in the fight, come next week. I'm staying, man. I ain't missing that. We'll see.
I went
Anyway.
away this weekend for my 2-year anniversary of my girlfriend to
Yeah.
Brighton,
Congrats,
and
man.
I took my rig with me, and I did
you did?
F2, and I did tier 2. So I got
maybe
my
I gotta
priorities
do that.
straight. You got.
Do
You
you
have
still
to.
have a girlfriend?
I do
but
somehow. Maybe
That's
because
what
she
I
loves
was gonna
F1.
That's what I was gonna say. This might be my last birthday with Anne if I end up not going because I got a sim race.
But yeah, this is a solid run in here for tier 3. Definitely will be good to watch. Oh, PB, yo, you had a good race, boy.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Yeah, solid race. How was your race? You sort of just made some good gains, gained 5 positions.
I just try to keep it clean.
Mhm.
The for going into turn 2 was really sketchy, because it was
Yeah.
just the middle of the pack. Didn't want to break too early. And then I had somebody come up on the inside, so we were almost like 3 wide into turn 2. So I think I lost out a little bit. But after everybody got settled, like I was kind of in between. I had somebody like 2 seconds ahead and 2 seconds behind, so I was just trying to keep it clean, hit the apex, and get on with it. And then towards the end, I think 2 of the guys were catching up to me fast, and we had the same amount of penalties, so I was just giving it everything I had.
Yeah, it was nice. Good to bounce back from last week. Yeah,
that
good to
was
see you
terrible.
up there. Yeah, we
Yeah, I appreciate
moved.
it. It was fun.
We were just talking about the run-in with the next 2 races. There was Brazil, Mexico. Was Mexico, Brazil? No, Brazil, Mexico, Austria, I think. Any of those tracks stand out to you as somewhere you could possibly get a solid result?
Brazil's pretty alright.
Mhm.
Raced a lot there in the 5 lappers, so I'm pretty comfortable with Brazil.
Yeah, it's a good one. Austria is a sweaty track. Everyone loves it.
Yeah, everybody runs really
Yes.
well at Austria.
To the remaining viewers, come back, watch these last races. It's going to be good. It's close at the top in the standings. They'll be updated soon. But Bitty Band, JJ Cass, Echo, and hopefully Charisma can battle it out even more. Thank you, everyone. It was a good race. Solid interviews, and congrats, Bitty Band, on the win. Yeah, that is all.
Alright. Bye, guys. Have a good week.
Stay
You too.
Take it easy.
Get practicing. and that will be that.